Hello wine people, welcome to Thirsty and Wines, where we simplify wine. My name is Petar and I'm a wine educator. In today's video I'll explain everything what you need to know about grape varieties Gewürztraminer, Viognier and Albariño for your WSET Level 2 in wines. On this channel we want to simplify wine. If you think the world of wine should be more simplified and more easy to understand and approachable for everyone, please join us, subscribe, and let's change the world of wine together. Let's start the video. Okay wine people, in this video I'll explain everything what you need to know about Gewürztraminer, Viognier and Albariño. I'll explain winemaking, appellations, labeling, and on the end we will answer 10 WSET Level 2 example questions. Let's start with Gewürztraminer, style, viticulture and winemaking. In the vineyard, Gewürztraminer is gray in color. For this reason, also the wines produced by Gewürztraminer, you're going to see that the wines have medium or pale gold color because of the skin. It's a grape variety that it is very important to manage the balance between acidity levels and sugar levels and then alcohol levels in the final wine. It's a grape variety that loses acidity and accumulates sugars very fast, so that's why the picking date and the balance of sugar and acidity is very important. For this reason, grapes are picked early to retain the acidity and for sugar levels not to get too high. For the same reason, it's a grape variety that enjoys more cooler to moderate climate where this balance is better achieved. Challenges, like I said, picking date is very important for the balance of Gewürztraminer. Color-wise, wines made from Gewürztraminer have pale to medium gold color because of the gray skin. Sweetness level varies. In Alsace, in France, Gewürztraminer wines can be bone dry or they can be lusciously sweet. Acidity is medium to low. Alcohol can be medium to high, so that's why it's very important to get the balance between acidity and alcohol right. Body, wines are medium to full body. Gewürztraminer is one of the white grapes that produces the most fuller body style of wines, and not because it is aged in oak, but because of the ripeness level, the flavor intensity levels, the distinctive and intense aromas, and the oily texture that the wines have. Flavor characteristic, it's aromatic grape variety that has very distinct specific aromas of floral aromas, rose, and specifically lychee aromas. If you ever tried the lychee fruit or you smelled it, and you smelled Gewürztraminer, you'll understand the very close connection in the aromatics of the fruit and the wine. Regarding the winemaking, it's a grape variety that is best done in a varietal way, meaning that it is made from 100% Gewürztraminer because the grape is very specific in aroma, and you don't want to water it down with something with other grape varieties. Regarding winemaking, it's usually made in an inert way. It means stainless steel, lower temperatures, so you preserve the freshness and the aromatics of the wine. Development varies. There's some Gewürztraminers that are meant for quicker consumption, but there's some wines that can age for a few years and get more complexity with the age. Viognier, let's start in the vineyard. It's a very similar grape variety regarding it's very similar to Gewürztraminer in a way that it is aromatic grape variety, and also the sugar levels in the wine and the acidity in the grape is a challenge. It also can accumulate sugars very fast and drop acidity quite quickly in a short period of time, so that's why earlier picking and precise picking is very important to get this balance right. Color wise, light to medium color. depending on how young the wine is, it's usually produced in a dry style. Acidity is medium to low, alcohol is medium to high, so you see the similarity with Gewürztraminer. And body is medium to full. Again, very much like Gewürztraminer, it has higher alcohol usually. This produces wines with fuller body. Also, the flavor is more intense, and it has lower acidity and oily texture. Everything that contributes to a fuller style wine. Regarding winemaking, it's also used as a varietal wine, meaning 100% Viognier, because it's aromatic grape variety. And sometimes it's actually used in red wine blends, Shiraz, Grenache, and Viognier in southern Rhone and also in Australia. And the purpose of the Viognier in the red blend is to give more aromatics to the red wine. One of the reasons. Oak malolactic fermentation and lees. In some cases, in appellation of Condru, the wines are aged in oak, but this needs to be done in a careful way so the oak doesn't overpower the floral aroma of Viognier. Development, wine Viognier can age. Again, this needs to be done in a careful way, meaning that it can age, but it's not a grape variety that will age 10 plus years. Albariño. Let's start in the vineyard. Albariño is probably the most important one, or at least one of the most important white grape varieties in Spain. Spain is famous for its red wines, but Albariño is the main grape variety in northwest corner of Spain, which is called Green Spain, in the regions of Galicia or Rías Baixas more specifically. This part of Spain is called Green Spain because of the cool maritime climate, because Rías Baixas is exposed to the Atlantic Ocean. Color-wise, the wines are light in color, pale lemon. They're always made in a dry style. Produces wines with high acidity, medium alcohol, and medium light to medium body. Flavor-wise, green apple, lemon, peach, and dough. Because of the aging, it's common to age Albariño on lees to get a little bit more texture and complexity. It's usually made in a varietal style, especially in Spain. It's aged on lees, so you get this dough and more complexity and texture. And it's a wine that is not considered meant for aging. Here you can see France and two of the grape varieties that we're talking about, Gewürztraminer and Viognier. They come from France, and then you see also the map of Spain for Albariño and Rías Baixas. So when we talk about Gewürztraminer, we talk about Alsace, so you need to be aware where Alsace is located. It's here in the northeast corner of France. And then when we talk about Viognier, Viognier is on the upper Rhone Valley, here in the region of Condru is here. Okay, so Rhone is actually divided in the north. So north is this thin part, very steep, and then more towards the Mediterranean is the southern part. So Condru is in the north part. Regarding Albariño and Rías Baixas, so this green part of Spain is actually located here in the northwest corner, exposed to Atlantic Ocean, so it has a moderate maritime climate. Okay, regarding the labeling terms, so Gewürztraminer, France, Alsace, labeling terms that you need to be aware. So if you watch the video on the Riesling, you're going to find the same labeling terms, because Gewürztraminer is one of the 4 noble grape varieties. So Alsace, the labeling terms are Alsace, Grand Cru, and Vendange Tardif, or VT. So Alsace is the regional appellation. Alsace has 51, you don't need to know, 51 Grand Cru vineyards, so they're called Grand Cru. So you're going to see the term Grand Cru on the label and also the name of the vineyard. And then things that you need to be aware for the terroir is that Alsace is a mountainous appellation. It has Vosges mountain on the west side, and then all the vineyards are either on slopes or on the bottom of the flat terrain. Usually the Grand Cru sites are more on steeper slopes, where the regional appellations are on flatter land, where the soil is more richer, and where basically when you have a more flat, richer soil, you can produce more grapes, but grapes that are less intense in flavor. Viognier, the appellation of Condrieu, like I said, northern Rhone is this northern steep part, so steep slopes that produce grapes that are more exposed to sunlight, and also soil that is not as rich, so it can produce wines that are more intense and concentrated. Rias Baixas, what you need to be aware is a maritime climate. So maritime climate means that it's moderated by the ocean. Usually it has more higher cloud cover, which also enables the grapes to ripen more evenly and produces wines with a higher acidity and brighter, fresher fruit. These are the 2 labels of Gewürztraminer in Alsace. So you can see here the regional appellation of Alsace, Gewürztraminer. The name of the producer is Hugel. And then here you can actually see Alsace Grand Cru, and the Grand Cru, the name of the Grand Cru is Brand, and Gewürztraminer. So what you need to understand with the labeling system in Alsace, if you have a regional wine, you should expect that a Grand Cru wine is more intense and complex than just a regional appellation. And then if you get the Vendange Tardif wine, which means late harvest, even these wines can be dry, but you can expect wines to have residual sugar. Okay, a lot of information for these 3 grape varieties. Let's answer 10 questions. Gewürztraminer and Viognier are aromatic grapes, true or false? They are. The correct answer is true. They're aromatic grape varieties. Which best describes Gewürztraminer? Alsace Grand Cru. Light-bodied, medium acidity, fresh and simple. Light-bodied, high acidity, floral and complex. Full-bodied, high acidity, fresh and simple. Full-bodied, medium acidity, floral and complex. The correct answer is D. Full-bodied, medium acidity, floral and complex. Which best describes Condrieu? Light-bodied, high acidity, simple. Light-bodied, medium acidity, complex. Full-bodied, medium acidity, complex. Full-body, high acidity, simple. The correct answer is C. Full body, medium acidity, and complex. The point here is to understand that Condrieu and Grand Cru wines in Alsace, they're definitely gonna be complex, and they're gonna be medium acidity and full body. Which is a classical appellation for Gewürztraminer? Condrieu, Alsace, Rias Baixas, Vouvray. The correct answer is B. Alsace. Which is a classic appellation for Albariño? Rias Baixas, Rioja, Grape, Friuli. Correct answer is A. Rias Baixas. Which aroma best describes Gewürztraminer? rose and lychee, peach and lemon, vanilla and green bell pepper, pineapple and vanilla. The correct answer is A, rose and lychee. Which aroma best describes Viognier? Lemon and green apple, peach and blossom, green bell pepper, peach and green olive. The correct answer is B, peach and blossom. It's aromatic grape variety, so it has these floral aromas. Which aroma best describes Albariño? Peach and dough, peach and blossom, green apple and vanilla, pineapple and mango. The correct answer is A, peach and dough. Viognier and Gewürztraminer can age long time in oak barrels. True or false? This is false. There are aromatic grape varieties that do not benefit from long oak aging. Rias Baixas has a warm climate. True or false? This is false. It has a moderate maritime climate. Please let me know how well you did and if you have any questions. Wine people, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope this video was fun and informative to watch. Please let us know if you have any questions. Let me know where you are at the moment with your wine journey and what are your plans. Would love to hear from wine people around the world. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay thirsty and wise.